While dialogue is not, I always like to say it's not communication 101 that we learned in med school, nursing school, respiratory school. It's much different. It's really, it's a way of learning together. It's appreciating, wow, I can learn from this young person that I've never grew up as a digital native. I've had to learn my own way through this stuff. But you know what? They have a wisdom I don't have. And that is the beauty of dialogue. There's an assumption that everyone has a wisdom that I don't have. And it's really about creating the space for that. And the first principle of meaningful dialogue is, intention and creating intention and psychological safety. And that's so important that people feel safe to say whatever they want to say, to describe their discomfort, whatever it might be. And then so much of it is listening, just really listening, being aware what's happening to what's happening in the room, what's happening in the conversation. And it's being safe to ask questions. It's just really uncovering what is really there and creating that space for that. And I think people make a lot of assumptions that gets in the way of that learning and understanding. And when when you really can create that understanding with anybody, that you will make progress that will deepen the relationship. Tracy, I don't know what else you want to add to that.
I think the whole polarization of our world and our environments has had a major impact on young people too, right? On all of us.
Yeah.
And we're just all running around hanging on, right? And instead of creating environments, and I think you have to have that environment, to Michelle's point. You have to create a safe environment for people to feel like they can even speak. And what we teach people isn't like, it's not a formula, it's principles. It's basic principles of how to connect with another human being in conversation, to really listen, to create a space where anybody could feel comfortable talking with you, even if it's one-on-one. It's not even a group. It's just two people. Right. It's really that just kind of inviting space in silence and being okay with when there's a pause, because that's where the beauty is. That's where people are reflecting. They're being thoughtful about what they want to say. We are just so busy talking to each other and talking over each other and saying what we got to say and thinking about what we want to say when somebody else is talking. And we're like, just right. And dialogue is about, let's just slow it down, folks, right? Like just calm down. Let's just relax. Let's just really be with each other, really hear each other. Respect what's being said. Know there's wisdom in it. Give people an opportunity to advocate for what they believe. It's okay if somebody believes something different than what you believe. Yeah. And just creating that space. And so there are basic principles that you can use in your marriage, with your kids, in your community, in your work, wherever. And that's, we don't go with a formula or a script, say this, use this, right? Because that doesn't help you really, right? It's really about understanding. There's some basic principles about being in meaningful conversation.